Okay, hey guys, so today we are bringing the part 3 of White Wolf of Icicle Creek.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell, anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the
Okay, okay, so we've done that. Okay, wait, what have we done? Oh no. Okay, yes, snowshoes. What did Sean tell us to do? Yes, I remember now.
Hello again.
I know this is going to sound like a strange question, but what planet do you most identify with?
Hmm. I guess it would be Mars. You know, that whole God of War thing?
I should have known. I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Okay, what does planets have anything to do with finding the right suspect? This one we have to ask Dino Balducci. PK. Okay. Mars. Okay, what is Lu?
What's up?
I was just wondering, what planet do you most identify with?
Planet X.
I'm sorry, I meant in our solar system.
Planet X?
But there is no Planet X.
There will be.
So
Hmm.
you identify with Planet X.
Planet X. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you go.
Been real.
Okay, so whatever planet X is this guy. Uh, wait, okay, okay, this guy is not available.
How can I help you?
Would you mind telling me what planet you most identify with?
Pluto.
Actually,
Pluto.
Pluto's not a planet anymore.
That is exactly the point. Pluto stirs up passion and controversy, yet it continues undaunted on its course, as do I. Pluto and I, we are as brothers.
I've disturbed you long enough.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
Okay, so Pluto for this guy. Uh, okay, what the sure this lady what says? She's not here. Uh, okay, what do we do? We can't go to Chicken Ridge yet. Maybe we can try. What's the other one? Side of the bed do they get up from? Okay, okay. Wait, this is who? Oh, oh. Ah,
Wonder what this is for.
oh, okay. So I think that's what the puzzle was. I thought it was the pig. Ina. Ina is who? Uh, um, wait. Okay, where is Guadalupe from? She's from Guadalupe. There's a place name. Okay. Construction, explosive. Okay. Okay. Uh, Edonia. That's not a hometown, is it? Oh, he said the name of a place. Oh, the humiliation. Okay. Observations. Okay. Oh, Tino survey. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. I think this is California. Uh,
What do you want?
You messed with my rifle, didn't you?
This I gotta hear.
Excuse me?
This fax just came for you. It's from the wacko left-wing wildlife gang that paid you to screw up my rifle so I'd miss that wolf.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
okay. So we are not finding out. Okay. Oh, we are going to find out.
What you need?
I couldn't help but overhear the argument you and Miss Camillo had.
She messed up my rifle so I couldn't shoot that wolf, so I tossed her out. Told her to take her little crusade somewhere else.
Have you told Chantal that you threw her out?
No, not yet. She's not going to be happy. But by golly, that woman was a menace. Anybody who deliberately sabotaged a man's rifle is capable of anything. But at least now I know why I missed that wolf. And like I told her as I was giving her the bum's rush, next time, I won't miss.
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
Okay. But now we can do something now.
This is Lupe. Leave a message and perhaps we'll talk later.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'll call you later.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, but there is something else we have to do. Okay. Kala Kala is who? Okay. Okay.
Hello again.
I better get going.
Okie dokie.
What's up?
Nice talking to you.
Been real.
Okay, maybe there is some way I can find out about your hometown. The database. Oh, and let's see. Okay, that doesn't exist. I don't know. I think. Okay, Bill Talbot, Bree. Okay, Bill Kessler, Toronto. Okay, Toronto. Oh, then. Okay, I put Fredonia in her section instead. Okay. Uh, Los Angeles.
This is Lupe. Leave a message and perhaps we'll talk later.
Still not there.
Okay.
You have reached Pinevale Hospital. All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy again.
What's up?
Okay, there's
Nothing else
nothing
to
here.
report.
Don't let me down, okay?
You're not even paying Nancy, and you don't want her to let her down. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think I should just go out in the noon.
Call 1555 Mystico and prepare to be amazed.
Okay, I need to do that later. Uh, okay. Oh, 2 cheese, 2 pickles, and 2 onions. Okay. Okay. 2 pickles, 2 onions, and sauce.
Order up.
Okay. One of everything, 2 of lettuce, no onion, no mustard.
Order up.
Okay.
Order up.
One of everything, and cheese is 2. Okay.
Order up.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Ah. Okay. I think I should find out for salad later. Let me call this lady again.
Hello?
Miss Camillo, hi, it's Nancy Drew from Icicle Creek Lodge.
Yes, hello. Is the wolf all right?
Well, Ollie hasn't succeeded in shooting or trapping it yet, if that's what you mean. But I'm not going to tell you any more until you tell me who you really are.
All right. I'm a member of Run and Grow Free. As you may or may not know, that's an organization dedicated to the protection of wild animals. I went to the lodge to make sure nothing happened to that wolf. See, we're trying desperately to arrange to have it captured and transported to a sanctuary. But so far, all the ones we've contacted are full. And unless and until we find a place for it, all we can do is try to protect it. Now tell me more about the contact you've had with the wolf.
After I was buried by an avalanche, it dug a hole in the snow so I could escape.
It may have sensed you were in trouble, or its behavior may have been totally random. But either way, the fact that the wolf didn't simply run away from you is very bad news.
It is?
Wolves and humans simply do not mix. While wolves may appear to be similar to dogs, behaviors that have been bred out of dogs after thousands of years of domestication are still instinctive to wolves. Training a wolf to behave like a dog may mask those instincts, but it cannot eradicate them. For that reason, no matter how sociable the wolf may appear, instinct can at any moment rear its ugly head with devastating results for any humans involved and for the wolf. Especially for the wolf, who will have simply been doing what comes naturally.
Okay.
So the fact that this wolf doesn't seem to be that afraid of people could lead people to think they don't have to be afraid of it.
Precisely. It could make them forget that all wolves are, first and foremost, wild. And while we're on the subject, do not ever give in to the temptation to feed the wolf. For one thing, a wolf's jaws are twice as powerful as a German shepherd's, and should your hand happen to get in its way when it tries to feed?
I get the picture.
For another thing, making the wolf dependent upon you for food would seal its doom. It sounds strange, Nancy, but the very best thing you can do for that wolf is nothing.
Okay.
If I were to ask you which planet you most identify with, which one would you say?
Earth. No, wait. Make that Venus. No, Earth. No, actually Venus. No, Earth. No offense, dear, but that's a very silly question.
Tell me about it. Are you the one who wrecked all the gear that was in the fishing shack?
Yes, that was me. I was afraid that Bill Kessler fellow would encounter the wolf on one of his trips out to the shack, and that it would end badly for the wolf. So I did a number on his equipment. I've done worse while working on behalf of Run and Grow Free. Believe me.
I've got another kind of weird question for you. From what side of the bed do you usually get up?
That is weird, but harmless, I suppose. Let me think. I get up on my left side.
So, are you kind of an expert on wolves?
Oh, good heavens, no. Although I probably know more about them than most people do, which unfortunately isn't saying much.
Things like what?
Well, I know that a wolf that lives by itself, like the one up there at the lodge, a lone wolf, if you will, a wolf like that is called a disperser. And I know that 95% of the wolf's natural habitat down here in the lower 48 states has disappeared. And I know some people, a lot of people, couldn't care less. But it seems to me that wolves have just as much right to go about their business in this country as we humans do. After all, they were here first.
Why can't the group you belong to just capture the wolf, take it out to the middle of nowhere, and let it go?
Because unfortunately, there's really no such place as nowhere anymore. We humans are, or can be, everywhere. Plus, wolves can travel great distances. Contact with humans would be inevitable. And since this wolf has obviously lost its fear of humans, it would be an easy target for anyone prone to shoot first and ask questions later. No, a sanctuary is the only place where it would be truly safe.
Why didn't you just come out and tell the people at Icicle Creek Lodge that you were there to protect the wolf?
Because I assumed, and quite correctly as it turns out, that very few people there would be sympathetic to my cause. Had I not been undercover, they may have tried to foil my efforts. Instead, I was able to foil theirs. For a while, at least.
What's a sanctuary?
It's a facility where wolves can live out their lives in as natural a setting as possible in the company of other wolves.
You mean like a zoo?
No, sanctuaries are usually not open to the general public. And while educating visitors about wolves is certainly one of their goals, their primary concern is preserving the animals they take in. Unfortunately, the more humans encroach on wolves' natural habitat, the more crowded the sanctuaries become.
Aren't there any government agencies that can take care of the wolf?
For the most part, and especially up there, wolves are considered to be pests. If a government agency got involved, it would take care of the wolf all right. Permanently.
It gets so cold here at night. Will the wolf be okay?
Not only are wolves built to withstand cold temperatures, but they know instinctively what to do to survive in extreme conditions. If they didn't, they would have disappeared from the earth eons ago.
Did you ever hear any explosions while you were staying at Icicle Creek Lodge?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard several.
Do you have any idea what caused them?
My first thought was that Ollie had completely lost it and was going after the wolf with explosives. But when I realized that even he wasn't that stupid, I assumed it was someone clearing an avalanche or a downed tree or something. While we're on the subject of explosions, did anyone ever figure out what made the bunkhouse blow up like that?
The sheriff says it was plastic explosives.
Wow, that's serious. No offense, but it sounds to me like instead of hiring a new maid, the owner of the lodge should have hired herself a detective.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you go.
Thanks for calling. Oh, and from now on, call me Lupe. I think you've earned that right.
Alright, so Earth and the left side of the bed. Okay.
No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
Wait, what time is it time to cook?
I'm staying out of there until I have
Uh-oh.
to fix a meal.
Okay. It's 6 o'clock. Alright, it's only 7. Okay.
Not time for kitchen duty yet. I'm staying out of there until I have to fix a meal.
Have I messed up meal times or something? Here. Okay. Okay.
Order up.
1 French toast and 3 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
And 2 bacon, 1 spinach, and 1 green pepper. 2 bacon, 1 spinach, 1 green pepper. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. 2 3 2 1 2. Okay. 2 3 2 1 2.
If you think I'm serving this, you're loco.
Okay.
Why, this looks downright.
Hmm. 2 bacon, 1 spinach, and 2 green peppers. 2 bacon, 1 spinach. 2 3 2 1 2. Okay.
Order up.
Okay. 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. 2, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, and by the way, don't go adding paprika to Lou Talbot's food anymore. He hates paprika.
Okay. Lou Talbot hates paprika. Okay.
Nancy, hi. You finished with that survey yet?
I sure am.
Good girl. I'll just turn on my fax machine here. Okay, let her rip. You messed up
Um,
somewhere, Nancy. According to the survey you just sent me, the only crime any of our suspects could have perpetrated is jaywalking. Do it over and call me before you fax it, okay?
You bet.
Anything else?
I'd better go.
You need help? Just give me a call.
okay. Okay, wait, maybe this one, the problem is the other way around. Okay.
Nancy, hey. You give that survey another shot?
I sure did.
Hang on. Okay, sock it to me. Nice work, Nancy. According to the survey, our perp is none other than our bird-watching champion snowshoer, Bill Kessler.
But Bill Kessler likes to ice fish. Guadalupe
But
Camillo
what
is the one who
is
likes to
champion
birdwatch. Yanni
snowshoer?
Valkstaya is a
Bill
champion
Kessler.
skier. And Lou Talbot likes to snowshoe.
Oh.
How did you come up with that survey
The
anyway?
I
nonsense
put it
survey.
together using this profiling kit I saw advertised on the Detective Channel.
Detective
It was
Channel.
supposed to be foolproof. You know, maybe I just need to look at the survey data from a different perspective or something. Yeah, maybe the answer's there after all, and I just gotta shuffle things around in order to see it. Oh, hey, before I forget, Chantel said when you finished the survey, I was supposed to pass some numbers on to you. Said it was the combination of something?
Yes, to the display case. What is it?
7669. Anything else I can do for you?
That does it for now.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, 7669. Excellent. Okay.
That did it.
Okay.
Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
Okay. Okay. 1555 MYSTICO.
Who dares
Oh,
disturb the concentration of Mystico the Magnificent?
I'm sorry. This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, I see your future clear as tape. I see a white wolf and a dark figure named
okay,
Bruno.
this is another Easter egg,
Bruno?
isn't it?
But beware, Nancy Drew, the wolf will only lead to danger and intrigue.
Cool. Yes, Mystico.
The Magnificent.
Huh?
You're supposed to say Mystico the Magnificent.
Oh, right. Yes, Mystico the Magnificent.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
Something very special.
A wise choice. Return to the icy depths, and there you will discover the jewel of the deep blue sea. Mystico has spoken. Who dares disturb the concentration of Mystico the Magnificent?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
A reason for being?
Ah, who do you think I am? A librarian? A witless actress? A retired school teacher? The hapless owner of a ski lodge? A kidnapped teenage reporter? A ne'er-do-well curator? A freaked-out homeowner? An amusement park owner? A tour operator? A ranch
Oh,
owner? A
these are
neighbor? A
all just
distant friend?
Nancy
A
games,
clueless
isn't it?
socialite? A worried investor? An entomologist?
Oh,
You have incurred the wrath of Mystico. From this moment forward, bad luck shall creep behind you like a malevolent shadow.
okay.
Mystico has spoken.
I just want to see where this will go.
Who dares disturb the concentration of Mystico the Magnificent?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
Some spice in my life?
Ah, who do you think I am? A
Okay, so that's the
gun-toting
wrong
thug,
answer
a
too.
washed-up actor, an antique stealer, a diamond thief, an old man, an art aficionado, a hillbilly, an art director, a whale lover, a flannel-wearing cuisinier, a sneeveling brat, a quack, a social climber, a flâneuse, a two-headed monster? You have incurred the wrath of Mystico. From this moment forward, bad luck shall creep behind you like a malevolent shadow. Mystico has spoken.
Okay, let's try that one more time.
Who dares disturb the concentration of Mystico the Magnificent?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
To be hypnotized.
In time, in time.
Okay, then how about something very special?
A wise choice. Return to the icy depths, and there you will discover the jewel of the deep blue sea. Mystico has spoken.
Okay.
Halt! The battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins!
Oops.
The Snow Princess surrenders. For now.
Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, we got the Easter egg. Okay.
Ah, warm. That's for me.
Nancy, because of that Neanderthal of a handyman, I've been forced to return home. Please call me when it comes to the White Room. There's much for us to talk about. Okay, I have already called her. Okay, so let's see. These two aren't here. Okay,
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
okay, there was no questions. Okay, let's see. Who shall I disturb now? Oh yeah, I already have the snowshoes.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. I finished that survey and faxed it to Tino.
I know. I was a little disappointed to hear that it had failed to pinpoint the culprit, but Tino said he's still analyzing the data, whatever that means. Anyway, what else is going on?
Did Ollie tell you that Guadalupe Comillo checked out?
Yes, he told me.
Did he tell you he pretty much threw her out?
Well, good riddance, right? I mean, he said she was an environmental nut job. In fact, he said he wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who caused those accidents and blew up the bunkhouse.
It wouldn't surprise me either.
Wonderful. Then I can tell my lawyers that the case is closed and come home.
Well, the case isn't closed yet. I still have to come up with proof.
Oh, that. Well, the lodge is probably better off without her in any case. Although she did pay for her stay in advance, and in cash. Cash is good. Oh well. Anything else to report?
Did you know that Ollie is building a trap to catch the wolf that's been hanging around?
No, but he told me he'd been having trouble shooting it, so good for him. Whatever it takes to get rid of it.
But why does he need to get rid of it? It's not hurting anything.
It's freaking out my guests, which means it's hurting my bottom line, especially on top of everything else that's been happening.
But why not, say, call a wolf sanctuary and have them come and take the wolf away? That would certainly be more humane.
Look, Ollie's had a lot of experience with varmints or whatever he calls them, so I have to assume that he knows best. In fact, I think he used to hunt wolves for food. Or was that bears? Lions, tigers, bears, wolves, they're all a huge insurance risk for someone in my business. So I don't care how Ollie does it. I just want that wolf gone. ASAP.
That's it for now.
Answers, Nancy. I need answers.
Okay. Oh, okay, snowshoes. Aha! A notebook.
Possible sauropod scapula. Take to lab for precise ID.
Okay, so he stole the bone. Whoever this is.
I can't stop shivering. I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon. Looks like some kind of house. Could someone be living there?
Okay. 7 E arrow. Oh, 7914. Okay, I remember.
Hello? Is anyone here? Doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid. So once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands. Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent. Pinevale Hospital.
Okay.
Maybe I can use Isis and her incredible sense of smell to figure out who owns the notebook I found outside. All I have to do is get something from each of the people at the lodge, something that each of them has touched, then let Isis figure out which of their scents matches the scent on the notebook. Isis, stay.
Okay. The bone. Ooh.
Wonder what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
Did Nancy save the phone number? She did not. Okay, we'll try to call that. But I think it's perfectly fine to not do that. I mean, not call that phone number because, oh no. Okay.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Okay, what do we do? Oh yeah. The hospital, yes. First, I want to call this unknown phone number 334-7625. Okay.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, professor of geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep? No, disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
Why were you on Skookum Ridge?
I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone. See, if you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. I was going to be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges surrounding it. Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my equipment sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him, oh!
You have no idea who it was?
It was snowing, so there were no tracks. So I don't know if he came by car or snowmobile or on foot or what. I'm assuming it was a guy, because he only took the geophones, so he must have known what they were and how to use them. And since not that many women are into explosives...
Explosives?
The seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made. You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate deposits of hydrocarbons, like oil and gas.
What types of mineral deposits are likely to be found around the Icicle Creek drainage?
All kinds of deposits: silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum. I love saying that word, molybdenum. I think that's why I became a geologist, just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum. Anyway, if you come across any more of my geophones, or anything that would indicate who stole them, please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to find good specimens in Alberta, particularly in your area, but beyond that, paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world, so I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market for them.
Black market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for them.
I
Okay.
appreciate your taking the time to talk to me.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief. Bye!
Okay. Now for the hospital. Oh, no, no, no.
Pinevale Hospital, Nurse Blake speaking.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm trying to locate a man named Julius McQuaid. I think he may have been treated there on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes, Julius McQuaid. I remember him well. Was he a relative, dear?
Was? You mean he passed away?
Yes, dear. Viral pneumonia. As I recall, we admitted him and he was gone less than 24 hours later.
Well, I wasn't a relative and I didn't really know him. We had kind of a mutual friend.
From his appearance, it looked as if he'd spent the last several years holed up somewhere in the wilderness. That's why I remember him. I felt sorry for him, living all alone like that.
Actually, he wasn't alone. He was with our mutual friend.
Well, that's good to hear.
You weren't able to locate any next of kin?
No, I'm afraid we weren't. When he came in, all he had were the clothes on his back. No wallet, nothing. We turned his clothes over to the authorities along with his remains. But last I heard, they weren't able to locate any relatives either. I'm sure by now he's been cremated.
Well, thank you for the information.
Sorry the news couldn't have been better. Goodbye, dear.
Okay, so we finally picked up. Okay. Yes, now I have to steal towels.
What's up?
Well, good luck with the game.
Rock and roll.
Hello again.
I'll see you two later, okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Oh, I just realized something. Um, okay, that did nothing. Hmm.
What you need?
I'd better get back upstairs.
See you later.
How can I help you?
That's all for now.
Come back anytime.
Oh, okay. Also, now we can enter this room, and it's an Easter egg. There's a tree of Easter eggs, chickens, a seed. Okay. Mm, okay. Have lunch first. One cheese, two lettuce, two onion, and one ketchup. Very strange burger. One cheese, two lettuce, two onion, and one ketchup.
Order up. Order up.
Okay. Two cheese, one lettuce, tomato, and the sauces. Okay. Okay.
Order up.
Everything, one of everything except for onion and two pickles. Okay.
Order up.
Two lettuce, two pickles, two onions, and one ketchup.
I can't serve this. Make it again.
Hmm. Two cheese, two pickle, two onion, and ketchup. Hmm. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy again.
So, have you cracked the case, as Tino likes to say?
Still working on it.
Oh,
You'll hear from me again later.
I have to get going too. Bye.
Okay. Hmm. Ah, yes. I'm gonna have to wait. Phew.
No need to go in there till it's time to cook. No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
It is time to cook. Okay. Ugh. Keep doing dinner. Especially the salads. Okay.
Order
everything. Oh, 2 1 1 1 2 3 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 3 2 and 1.
Order up.
1 3 1 3 2 2 2 3 1 3 1 3 2 2 2 and 3.
Order up.
2 2 2 1 1 1 3. Okay, 2 2 2 okay, 1 1 and 1 1 1 2 3 2 7 2 7. Okay, okay.
Order up.
2 2 1 3 1 3 2 1 2 2 1 3 1 2 3 2 1. Okay, 3 2 and 1. Okay, I hope no one's still asleep. Bill. And again, I think it should be fine.
I think I'll keep one of these washcloths. If I unlock the door and someone's inside, yikes. I don't want to carry dirty laundry around all day. I should get rid of this bag.
Okay. Okay. 2 1 1 3. 1 2 1 1 2. 1 2 1 1 2.
Order up.
3 2 3 3 2 2. 3 2 3 3 2 2. Okay. 2 3 3 2. Uh-oh.
Order up.
Okay, 3 2 3 3 2. 3 2 3 2, 2. Okay, I did it wrong just now.
Order up.
One everything 1 and 1 2 things are just 2. Oh, come on!
Order up.
Okay. Phew. I dislike that. Okay.
The scents match, which means those notes belong to Lou Talbot.
Okay, now let's go and confront that guy. Okay, but I'll just go back to the lodge first. Okay.
Ah, warm again. Now what? Lou Talbot, charged with trespassing, vandalism, and theft, found
Uh-oh.
digging on private property,
And the
creating
plot
a piece of
thickens.
architecture inspired by maverick artist Poppy Dada, of keeping the dinosaur bones dug up in the process. Dinosaur bones?
Yeah, let's see. Plot declared that he was merely creating a piece of architecture by pushing dirt and rocks into new shapes and contours, an art movement inspired by maverick artist Poppy, who put a artifact in it. Okay. Authorities eventually dropped the theft charge after Talbot convinced the property owner that he had no intention of keeping the dinosaur bones which he had inadvertently dug up in the process. And the plot thickens. Okay, I'm going to confront you later. So I'm going to stop recording right now and I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Okay.